Hey guys, it's Justine and I'm here with my UtopYA 2014 book haul. So first I'm just going to start with a few that I already had and I took with me and I got them signed. So the first one is Cruel by Jennifer Albin. This is the original cover. And she signed it. And she's super nice, and I do have a video of her, so I'll stick it in somewhere.
First of all, I made it to Nashville. At one point yesterday, I slept. It wasn't in the hours that you're supposed to sleep, so I'm gonna have to work on that. But I slept, I made it to Nashville. We're gonna put this in the win slot. Okay. In 1855, Nathaniel Hawthorne, who you might remember from such raucous, feel-good classics like The Scarlet Letter, famously remarked in a letter to his publisher, "America is now wholly given over to a damned mob of scribbling women, and I should have no chance of success while the public taste is occupied with their trash, and I should be ashamed of myself if I did succeed." 159 years later, I'm proud to be a scribbling woman. I'm proud that our damned mob is still scribbling away, even though sometimes it seems sentiments haven't changed exactly. Recently, an incendiary article appeared on the website Goody Reader, in which the male author claimed women romance writers rely on supportive husbands who are willing to indulge them at playing writer. Yeah. That's it. The writer went so far in the comments to call men whose wives support them with their writing not real men. Meanwhile, on the other side of the internet, adult readers were being told that they should be embarrassed to read YA fiction. Yeah, so you can boo during that part of the speech. Sometimes it's hard to imagine that decades after women won the right to vote, decades after the sexual revolution, decades after most sane people stopped believing that women were inferior creatures, we're still facing this particular prejudice in our writing careers.
She was a keynote speaker for one of the days for the Friday, and then I also got Altered, and she signed it as well.
It was nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too. Who did I make this up to?
To Justine.
We got plenty of time.
Oh, I thought you needed this at 10.
I was just wondering, what do you think about the cover change?
I have mixed feelings on it. In some ways, I feel like the new covers represent the content of the book more, which is fantastic. In other ways, the first cover was really unique.
I love the
original. A lot of indie bookstores really loved it, and I get a lot of comments from readers that they still prefer the other one. But I think at the end of the day, if the new covers get more people to read it, then that's really the goal. Yeah, so I just kind of swirl with my personal preference. Hope that it all works out. So I'm sorry about the cover change. I should put up like a giant version of the new cover that people can print off and cover the other books.
And then I thought I had this book, but I didn't, so I ended up buying it there. And it was Defiance by CJ Redwine. And she signed it for me. And then while I was there, I also saw the second one, so I got it, and she signed it as well. And it's Deception. And I think the third one like just came out, so I'll have to grab that too. Won't be signed though, so it won't be a special. And then I can't remember what order these go in, but CC Hunter was there, so I got these ones I took with me. Born at Midnight, signed, and CC Hunter's super sweet too, like such a nice lady. Whispers at Moonrise. I've only read the first book in this series, but I really liked it. Taken at Dusk. And Awake at Dawn. I bought her newest book, Reborn. So this is like a spin-off from the Shadow series. Or Shadow Fall series, sorry. and it's signed. And in this one she wrote "Read Saved at Sunrise," and that's a little novella kind of in between, and she said read it before we read this one, so if you guys are planning on it, make sure you read that one first.
All right. Signing Justine's book.
Yay!
Yay! So you missed.
So do you live close to here?
No, I do not. I actually live in Texas. I'm sure you couldn't tell by the accent. Well, I'm here in the South, so it's not nearly. If I go to Wisconsin or someplace, they know exactly. I'm not from around there.
Yeah.
So I was born and raised in Alabama.
Okay.
And then went to Texas in 1986 and put down roots. Fell in love with that strange place called Texas, you know. And it really is. It's the most. It's like its own country, and people say that all the time, but it really is like its own country. Yeah. It's different and crazy.
But in a good way, right?
In a good way, and I do. I mean, you know, not everything I love about it, but most of it is.
I didn't own any of these books, but I bought the first one because she was there. Oops. And now I'm kind of wishing that I would have bought all three, but oh well. Lesson learned. And it is Bared to You by Sylvia Day. And she's also, again, very nice. And she signed it for me.
You have other authors, sorry. You have other authors that you need to get some signed.
And could I get you to wave and say hi? Thank you.
Signed in, we got these little bags, tote bag, and I had like the Superstar package, I think, so I also got a t-shirt, and I love the little alien guy. And then in my bag I have a copy of Angel Burn by L.A. Weatherly, but I think I own this book already, and I can't remember if I read it or not, so we'll just watch for a giveaway for that. And then on to the books that I got from the authors that were there. I'm trying to see. Okay. I have Forsaken, a Daughters of the Sea novel, and these are all signed. And the second one, Awaken, a Daughters of the Sea novel, both by Kristen Day. And these ones are about mermaids. So if you're looking for mermaid reads, these ones are really good. Space Between and the Space Beyond by Christy Cook. These ones are new adult. I can't remember what they're about. But I love the covers. Can't wait to read them. Then Glitch by Brenda Pandos. This is book 1 in the Lost in Time series. And this one is about zombies. Doesn't it look too pretty to be about zombies? So can't wait for that. I love zombies. They're my favorite. Everblue. Evergreen. And Everlost. Again by the same author, Brenda Pandos. They're mermaid books as well. Then I got The Deep End of the Sea by Heather Lyons. Medusa. So that's super exciting. I love Greek mythology as well. Waterproof and Waterfall by Amber Gar. This is a novella, and this one, they're dystopian, I believe, and all the water goes missing. And then this one I was gifted by the author. It's an art copy, How I Fall by Anne Elliot. The Zelly Wells Trilogy by Stacey Wallace Benefiel. And it includes Glimpse, Glimmer, and Glow, and I love the covers. The first one, the original cover looks like that, and I just really fell in love with them, so I got the omnibus so I can read them all. The Light Tamer by Devin Dawson, and this is the first book in the series. This is the new cover. Absolutely love them. She just told me that, because I asked about them, and she told me that the new cover model is a girl from her hometown, and they did kind of like a model search, I guess you could say, and this is the girl that they picked. So she's going to be the new cover model, so that's really neat because she wanted to kind of give something back to the community, so I thought that was really awesome of her to do. This is book 1 to 5. The Mystic Anthology by Joe Michaels, and I love Joe Michaels. I read her iZombie book. It's about zombies. This one's not. This one, I'll tell you, it goes Branya, Lily, Sheila, Melody, and then Coralie, and they are, I think they all like play instruments, I believe. That's what their story's about, or I believe. Don't quote me, because I can't remember. This book I already read. I read an art copy of it, but it was really good. It's called From the Wreckage by Michelle G. Miller. And this one, these kids are at school and there's a tornado. And it's just kind of like dealing with the loss of their school, some of their town, other people that they're friends with and stuff. So I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 5 out of 5. So if you guys want to read a book like that, check it out. Then I got Twisted by N.L. Green. 2 best friends, and one of them starts to lead the other one down the wrong path. Then I got 2 other books by her, Illusions Begin and Magic Unfolds by N.L. Green. One, the girl has been groomed from birth to take over the family law firm, and she loves doing magic, and I think this is NA. She's 21, yeah. And I grabbed Gifted and Burned. They're a Donovan circus novel series, and they are about a circus, and this girl, the main character Lucy, can control fire. This one, the author kind of, I think she put something on Facebook that she was giving out some free copies, so I went and grabbed one. Pixis by Casey Neal. I love this cover. And this one, there's like a world that we can see and a world we can't see, and then there's people that watch between the worlds, and someone's trying to take over that job, I guess, and possibly destroy worlds. Who knows? Then I grabbed Edge of Truth by Natasha Hanova. This one's dystopian, and it's about a girl who works in a factory. And she's gonna try to escape the life that she has. Something like that. Is an anthology, and they put it together just for the UtopYA event, and it's Take Me to Your Reader, which was the theme of this year's conference, and there's 8 authors: Tammy Blackwell, Amanda Havard, Tiffany King, Heather Hildebrand, Amy Bartle, Sarah Ross, Rain Thomas, and C.A. Coons, and they all write a little short story. Got Enchanted and Fairest by Shandahan. I've read Enchanted, I really like it. They're like fairy tale retellings. I just have to read Fairest. I have Unintentional Virgin by A.J. Bennett, which I guess you could probably tell by the name what it's about. And then Now or Never I purchased by A.J. Bennett, and then I was given a copy. This is like a novella, Truth or Dare. Or it's the second book. Nope, novella. I've read this book already as an art copy, I believe, or a beta read, I can't remember. The Purgatorium by Eva Poehler. And it's kind of like a scary read, and people get sent to this island for its like experimental suicide treatment, kind of. So if they've tried to attempt suicide, they get sent there, and her parents sent her there and she didn't know. And then I grabbed the second book, Grey's Domain, and this is just the second part of that series. So I'm looking forward to reading it because I really liked The Purgatorium. I believe I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And it is book 1, The Gatekeeper's Son, and these ones are mythology. Book 2, The Gatekeeper's Challenge. Book 3, The Gatekeeper's Daughter. Book 4, The Gatekeeper's House. And Book 5, The Gatekeeper's Secret, again, all by Eva Poehler. These 2 books, I saw this one book, the first one, as a Goodreads giveaway, and I fell in love with the cover, so I had to grab them. Imitation by Heather Hildebrand. The girl, like, when they're born, the people make imitations of them, and then if they ever die or if something is wrong with them, their imitation goes and, like, lives their life for them. So that sounded really cool. So I guess maybe dystopian or sci-fi. The second one is Deviation. Again, love the cover. I got Promise Me This. and Promise Me Forever by Sarah Ashley Jones. These are new adult, these covers too. Beautiful. And then I'm friends with NL Green, who I mentioned previously, and she actually gave me a copy. It's another anthology, and she's part of it, and it's called Certain, and it's young adult and new adult authors. And there's Anna Cruz, Carlisle Labashange, butchered, Charlotte Abel, C.L. Foster, Delphina Heenley, E.L. Todd, Kelly Risser, Christina Renee, NL Green, Randy Cooley Wilson, Sharon Rose Mays, and Susan Burdoff. And actually Carlisle gave me a copy too, and we'll be doing a giveaway over on our other page on the blog, Reading for Fun, so if you guys look out for that. I got For Real by Chelsea M. Cameron. I love this cover. And this one, the girl's a virgin and she gets tired of her friends making fun of her, so she like makes a pact with this tattooed guy that they're gonna be like in a fake relationship, and then I'm pretty sure they probably end up falling in love, so that'll be really fun to read. Her Deeper We Fall, and she's starting her freshman year of college, and it's like 2 years after her best friend got a really bad brain injury. And yeah, sounds really cool. And the author just said, hey, I got some free books, if you want them, come find me. And it's Blood Pact by Sharon Rose Mays. Love this cover. I accidentally got it damaged when I packed it home, but it will survive. And Blood Pact, it's about vampires. And then I got these two books by Michelle G. Miller. Never Let You Fall is book 1. And Never Let You Go is book 2. And this series, the main character is being watched by this guy. He's sent to protect her from demons. So, demons. And I got Starstruck by Brenda Hyatt. I don't really know what it's about. It just says that the girl was kind of a nerd, and then all her acne clears up and she doesn't have to wear glasses anymore, and then stuff's changing. I grabbed, these are all by Jordan Dean, 2 different series though. Have The Crescent, these books are about werewolves. Half Moon, and Full Moon. I love those covers. And then her other series, it's Breaking Lauren and Losing Lauren. And this series is kind of about like 2 badasses meet and probably fall in love, maybe? I can't remember. And I think that's all I got. I got a bunch of swag too, so I might be doing some giveaways, so watch for that, and I will see you guys later. Bye!